Hello and welcome back. If you're new, you're welcome and I hope you stay. Today I'm going to show you how to say the years in English. In other languages, they're pronounced as, the number. So if you have a year like 1984, they say 1984, okay? But in English, it's not like that. You have to divide the year into two. So if you've got a year with 4 digits, you have to divide it into two. You've got the first 2 digits and the second 2 digits. So a year like 1984 becomes 1984. So you have the first part, which is 19, and the second part, which is 84. So 1984. If you have a year like 1066, it becomes 1066. The year 1066. Year like 1652, it becomes the year 1652. 1652. If you have a year like 1941, it becomes the year 1941. 1941. If you have a year like 2017, it becomes the year 2017. 2017. Now let's look at how we say the years after the year 2000, like 2000. In these years, you have 2 ways of pronouncing them. You can stick to the first method, as in divide the digits into 2, or you can say the whole number. So from the year 2001 to the year 2010, this will be 2001, 2005, 2008. And for the first years after the year 2010, you may hear 2 different alternatives. For a year like 2012, you might hear people say 2012, or you could also hear the year 2012. So, you've got 2 options, so you choose the one you're comfortable with. So you can say 2015 or 2015. You can say 2020 or 2020. But I'll just say it's easier to stick to the first method, divide it into 2, like 2020, 2018, 2012, 2015. Now, years from each decade of the first century, when the year ends in a number between 01 and 09, for example, 1705, we stick to the first method of dividing it into 2, but then the 0 is pronounced as an O. So the year 1705 will be the year 1705. This is funny because O is a letter and not a number, but then we speak like this. So we have a year like 1508 becomes 1508. 1709 becomes 1709. 1901 becomes the year 1901. Now, when the year ends in a double 0, like 00, you have a year like 1600. We stick to the first rule, we divide it into 2, then the 2 zeros are pronounced as 100. So we have a year like 1600. We say the year 1600. We have a year like 1500 becomes the year 1500. 1100 becomes the year 1100. Now, when people refer to an entire century, an S is added to the end. If you have a century like 1500, that is the year 1500, you say the 1500s, which refers to the year from 1500 to 1599, basically referring to the whole century. So if you have a year like 1800, the century becomes the 1800s, which refers to the years between 1800 to 1899. Now, talking about the centuries. So now we are in the 21st century. So if you have a year like, 20, 25, 20, 20, okay, you look at the first number, it's 20, you just add 1, and we are in the 21st century. Now, if you look at a year like 1999, the first half of the number is 19, just add 1, and that year is the 20th century. If you have a year like 1544, the first part is 15, just add 1, and it is the 16th century. Okay, so I hope I did help you. Let's try our hands on these exercises here.
The year 200. The year 1400. 2005 or 2005. 1124. 1704. 1024. 1300. 2017 or 2017. The 1700s or the 18th century. The 1100s or the 12th century. The 1500s or the 16th century. The 1900s or the 20th century.
Okay, so this is how it goes. I hope you can't say the years correctly now. I hope I did help you. If you've not subscribed, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share this with family and friends, and don't forget to leave me that big fat thumbs up. Until next time, I am going to see you again with another nice one. Bye.